guys, it's Kelly Ann and welcome back to another minimalism video this Sunday. I hope that y'all are doing well and have had a great week. I just wanted to say thank you. I love that everybody is loving this series and is finding some kind of inspiration out of it. But this week's topic is how tidy is tidy. Now, the KonMari method is the life-changing magic of tidying up. And what exactly does that mean? That just means that once you've gone through the KonMari method and you've kept only items that significantly bring you joy or are just absolutely necessary for life, that everything has a place now. And as you move things out of place throughout the week, tidying up is a whole lot quicker. And I just want to say the last several months, I've been really good at keeping certain rooms that used to be an absolute disaster. Basically, my bedroom, my bathroom, my living room, and my kitchen, the four most used rooms in my house, were always a disaster. Clothes all over the floor, things everywhere. A corner of the couch had crap on it. I mean, it always has like water bottles on it, but I tend to pick those up pretty regular, like daily. The kitchen table just covered in stuff. The kitchen counters covered in stuff. Just stuff everywhere. And I've been pretty good at keeping that down to the minimum. And keeping up with this whole being tidy and putting things back in their place. And except for this week. And I'm just going to be honest about it. This week, after my birthday, Sunday night, didn't really want to do anything. It was a long day. Monday night, just tired. Like, work this week had just been, like, insane. So, like, every night, I just wasn't in the mood, really, you know? I'm still tired. I can't seem to get enough sleep this week. But every night, just coming home and putting away those few items that I had used did not seem enjoyable, did not seem fun. And by Thursday, I went out of town for the day and I was gone the whole day and I was exhausted and pretty much been walking for like 7 hours straight. So I didn't really want to come home and clean, although whenever I got home, I felt overwhelmed. I'd been gone all day, and I kind of put it out of my mind, like how bad I had let everything pile up over the week, and yeah, it was bad. And so how tidy is tidy? Tidy is until it drives you crazy. Or I guess it should be how tidy or how untidy is tidy. You know, being able to stay tidy the last several months has really made a difference on me in positive ways. I do have anxiety and depression, and I had some stuff going on this summer that really amplified those issues. And in the process of working through some stuff this summer with what was going on, I started the KonMari method. And starting that method not only helped me declutter some of the stuff that was going on during the summer that was causing massive anxiety, but as I started doing the process and certain rooms, like as I was going through different rooms, like your clothing is first. So my bedroom was staying tidier because I had gotten rid of majority of my clothes. And, you know, that was a huge impact because I wasn't going through all this stuff and having anxiety about these things going on and then coming home and having to deal with just crap laying around everywhere. So it started to change my environment, which also started to help with my anxiety and also help with some of those issues, just because there was less pressure on the other aspects of my life. And this week, at the end of this week, it really just felt like I was walking into a tornado went off. And honestly, that's an exaggeration because this week was not as bad as it's ever been before. But in the last several months, it was bad. And, how tidy is tidy. And that's going to be up to you. But I will say that if anxiety or things like that, or, your job is somewhat stressful, life can sometimes be stressful, even whenever we don't think it is, it is. Whenever you're like reflecting back on things that happened later, it can be. Whenever you take out the clutter and your goal is to keep a tidy house, it does something for everything else. It's gone into my work. I try not to leave my desk untidy before I leave for work. Now, I can't always put certain papers away because I need them the next morning, but I just make sure to make them look nice on my desk. So that way, whenever I get to work, it's not like walking into a daunting situation. So it's kind of like that. So this week, it's felt like I've been coming home to a daunting situation. Now, I'm almost done taking care of that situation, and it's significantly taking less time than it's ever taken before to clean my entire house. But it is taking longer than it has in the last few months because I put it off for 5 days. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is talking about how this process really does help take off some of that pressure, takes off some of that weight. And especially my bedroom, your bedroom, I don't spend much time in there. I go in there and I watch a TV show before I fall asleep, and then I watch a TV show whenever I wake up and as I'm getting ready for work. But it's supposed to be where you relax. You spend your time in there to sleep, to relax, and to rest, and to energize yourself for the next day. And I'm not going to lie, this week I haven't gotten the best of sleep because I do lay down and I feel kind of lazy because before I get to my bed, I see this stuff everywhere, and it would have taken 5 minutes for me to pick it up, but I chose not to. But also at the same time, my entire body is tired, but I'm laying there and mentally could not shut off because I wanted to get back up and start cleaning. But I know if I do that, I'm going to move on to other parts of the house. But being able to tidy quickly and being able to stay tidy majority of the time takes that energy down. That revolving door of your to-do list, the easier that tidying becomes for you. And like I said, the KonMari method was great for me for that. The tidier your environment, it's just your to-do list has less on it all the time. Because my to-do list, I always put my household chores on there first, and now I can put actual things first, and my chores are more of an afterthought, or it's not as many chores. It'll be don't forget to do the laundry this week, which I don't know who forgets to do the laundry once a week, but actually I do. I have a friend. And it's not really forgets, she just chooses not to. But I add, sweeping and mopping if I think that that's going to be important for that week. But otherwise, my normal stuff, pick up the bedroom floor or clean up the bathroom counter, those kinds of things, I just don't have to remind myself to do anymore because for the most part, I do it naturally now. Because it's so much quicker and it's easier and it's easy to keep up with. Being tidy is easy to keep up with now. And this week especially showed me how big of a difference that has meant in my life. because I haven't had some of these feelings in months. And it's not like they were really bad. Like I said, it's not like it took forever to clean up. I still have a little bit here and there, but I was waiting on like Halloween decorations to be finished putting away and some other stuff to be done before I could do something else. Kind of like action items. Some stuff has to be done in particular order kind of thing. But for the most part, it's almost done, and it's been quick and it's been easy when normally it would be the most daunting task I could ever imagine. And so that's why I wanted to talk about it this week, because being lazy this week showed me how much of an impact being tidy was over the last few months. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because I know some of y'all have either done this process and are having some of these feelings like me. Some of y'all are in the middle of it. Don't give up. I promise you it is worth it once you get to the end or really close to the end. It's so worth it. And you'll notice that it really does make a huge difference in impacting your life. And for those of you considering it, and you may be thinking, well, I have kids and I have a husband and I don't have any of those things. I have 2 cats at the moment. But if everybody's kind of like a part of this, and is cooperating in it, or even if they aren't, you know, it still makes your job a percentage better, whatever percentage that may be for you. Even if it is just your stuff that you're doing the process with. But the more people in the family that you can get involved in it, obviously it's going to be that much better. But I just wanted to leave y'all with that. If, like I said, if you're in the beginning, the middle, or towards the end of this process, don't give up. You will notice differences. And this one, like I said, the tidy factor has been fantastic all these months, but I don't think I appreciated it as much until this week. And it took a week that was insane. And seeing stuff everywhere, but then actually getting to put it away, and it didn't take that long. It really makes you appreciate the process and appreciate all the hard work that you've been going through. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. So I hope that y'all have a fabulous week. Let me know in the comments down below if you are where you're at in the process, or if you're just thinking about doing it. If you ever have any questions, you know, you can always leave a comment and I'll answer it as best as my ability. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.